Good morning, Thunderbirds fans. Don Jaramillo coming to you live here from Shields Ice Complex in Sioux Falls, South Dakota, where your Thunderbirds will be facing off in their second matchup on the weekend against the Anaheim Junior Ducks. Warm-ups have started. We have yet to see Anaheim take the ice, but the warm-up clock is winding down. Official game time is 9:15. It is 9:11. First game of the day on this sheet, it looks like, and the officials are raring and ready to go. We'd like to welcome player coach Blake Redpath to the bench, holding down the bench with Coach Ryan and Coach Booze. Today's contest, we're looking to get back a little bit more to Thunderbird hockey, moving the puck, sharing the puck, applying that intense forecheck. We did a good job back checking and getting into the house yesterday, and we've got to do a much better job of getting pucks on net and getting to the hard areas today. Talking to some of the players, some of the words from Coach Ryan were, it's one thing to believe, and it's another thing to believe and go do. You want to go there? All right. I asked him to move down. But you do you.
Don, good morning.
Well, here's my partner, Nate the Great.
How we doing, Thunderbird Nation? Beautiful Saturday here in Sioux Falls.
Little 53 degrees and overcast.
That's what the Midwest dialed up for us today, huh?
Again, and sending well wishes to Connor Speaks and Dylan Penny from afar. Thinking of you, fellas. And boy, that ice is slippery, huh?
Little slip up there, but obviously, quick recap yesterday, 4-0 to LA Junior Kings, new coming in. It's going to be a tough game. Had some phenomenal players on their side, Don. A couple kids that were pretty fun to watch, and we just didn't stand up to the test yesterday. Offensively, couldn't get anything going. They were on us pretty much the entire game in the offensive zone. So great defense on their side, and a couple slip-ups or turnovers on our side, put them into the back of the net. But 4-0 victory there, or 4-0 defeat. But kind of need to hit the reset button a little bit and start getting back to what we do well.
And you know, if you look back at the course of the game, at the end of the day, the puck moves faster than skaters carrying the puck, and they were pretty solid in their puck movement.
I agree, Don. I think we just need to build on that side of things, pass the puck, move it side to side, specifically on the power play, and see if we can generate some shots in the net. But looks like they got a big old one, or two big ones in the net here. Got to crack the code on the offensive side of things today and get back to putting some points up on the board. And then defensively, you know, obviously between the pipes, control rebounds, take care of the puck in there, and just make sure we're on our guys. Limit those shots, push them outside, don't let them get in front, get traffic. So,
and Anaheim coming off of thumping themselves yesterday. They lost to Sioux Falls, I believe, 5-1.
Okay.
We, as you know, we beat Sioux Falls here a couple of weeks ago in Minnesota, but that's why we play the game. Any given day, anybody can beat anybody.
Yeah, 100%, Don. I think obviously they'll be hungry coming off of their game yesterday. I'm sure their coaching staff did the same thing ours did, is little reset with the boys, got them going, get them fired up. But it could be a good one today with the Ducks wearing the Mighty Ducks, all orange today. Tbirds out there in the clean whites. So pretty easy to tell these two teams apart.
Yep. Just over a minute and a half here left in the warm-ups. So we'll be coming with you with your starting goaltender and starting lineup.
Heck of a baseball game last night, though, Don. Blue Jays doing the unthinkable to the Dodgers.
Oh, wow.
The Eagle Empire that they've built. And grand slam. What was it, 9 runs in that inning?
It was an inning of fireworks, that is for sure. And I believe it started with the bottom of the lineup, much like it did the other night when Toronto played. Who did they knock off to get into the series?
Seattle.
Yep. Started with the bottom of the lineup.
Yeah, the old mixer in the bottom of the lineup driving that one. Snell on the bump, had a couple walks, and Toronto able to take advantage, which was fun to see. So. Sounds like you guys got out, enjoyed a little Sioux Falls nightlife.
Yeah, there was a gaggle of us that rolled downtown and ate at some pizza joint and enjoyed the camaraderie. We got to visit with Andy Evans' mom and her friend. Came along for the ride and had a grand old time.
That sounds great. Had a little mini family reunion on my side. So over at my uncle's and a bunch of cousins, second cousins, third cousins all over there.
That's awesome.
So, yeah.
Well, that's your warm-up buzzer. Boys will gather the pucks and get their final words from Coach. Looks like we're going to have Hunter, not the hunted, starting between the pipes. Sticks in the air for the boys. Trevor doing the laps, bringing everything in nice and tight. There's your breakdown.
Well, let's get after it here, Don. Excited for this one. Obviously, 31 getting his first start back from, his concussion. I know he got a little action yesterday, but excited to see him between the pipes, and should be a great game we have here. But gotta get started early. Get out to a good start. Get that forecheck fired up. Let's get after it.
Looks like coming to the ice to start, we're going to have Connor Hilly and Jackson Dyer on the backside. Up front, we're going to have Miller, Trevor, and Parker. Can Tiff get us a check to make sure that we're on?
Yeah, I can take.
Officials are ready. Goalies are ready. Players are starting to make their way in. There's your whistle. Puck's down, it's one back. Connor Hilly picks it up, chips it up the boards. Parker chips it in. Parker's in on the forecheck. Anaheim from back behind their net, trying to rim it. Good job by Miller holding the boards. Jackson has a turn shot fired, blocked out to the corner. Anaheim chips it up high. Miller has it, cycles it back down low. Anaheim reversing the backside of the net. Anaheim trying to come up the outside, couldn't connect on that pass. Miller has it, turns and chips it back in. Anaheim able to clear it. Connor Hilly turns and fires it right back in, and we're looking for changes already. Jack Evans now on the backside. Linden comes on and Landon Dowd. Anaheim is currently trapped in their own zone, but they're looking to skate it. They have the overpass in the defensive zone. They finally have the up, and first time puck has seen our zone since the faceoff. Quick pass by Jack Evans up the outside to Lyndon Burns. Lyndon Burns with the long reach, got stick check. Anaheim sends it up the board. Stachel turn shot fired wide of the net. Linden goes there, sends it down into the corner looking for Irvin. Irvin's trying to apply some pressure. Puck's in up the middle. Linden has it. Tried to bump it through to Irvin, but got blocked off a skate by Anaheim. Anaheim playing from below the goal. Bumps it to center, turn over to Linden, backhand to Irvin. Irvin point blank shot and a goal! Really good forecheck pressure. Big stick by Big Country, Linden Burns, and Irvin. Where was he? Net front.
The pride of Colorado Springs netting that one. I know his mom will be happy here. And as you said, forecheck got that one going there. Big Country, Linden Burns getting the stick, getting in there dirty, and just fed it up to Irv. Showed a ton of patience there. Snuck it in on the far side. Tough one there for Anaheim. As Big Irv up there is going to cash in.
Kellen, Garrett, Sammy on up front. Dazzle and Jack on the backside. Anaheim wins it back. They gain the line, turn it in D. Jack back on retrieval. Anaheim wins the race, sends it back behind the net, but Daschel with a good stick. Puck comes up the middle of the ice. Anaheim playing from up tall. Turns and fires it down in the corner. Jack chips it through, has Daschel. Daschel has center to Kellen. Kellen has speed, chips it up to Garrett. We have zone entry, and Sammy's going hard to the net. Garrett cycles it to Kellen. Kellen got stick check. Anaheim up the hash. Anaheim turns, fires it up and out and down. That'll be an icing, setting up an offensive zone faceoff. We'll get some backside changes here as Mark and Jackson are now on the backside.
Waiting on confirmation, Don, make sure we're still live. So anybody out there listening, let us know if we are good to go on our side with service yesterday.
Hey, Tiff, can you see if we're live? Laying it in for the draw. Liam has it back behind the net, looking for net front. Just had it come off the stick, comes up high. Mark steps to short. Net is off, and we were driving hard to the net on a good scoring chance, and we'll reset for a face-off in the offensive zone.
Yeah, goalie hard slide over into the post there and pushed that thing a good 6 inches off the edge. So almost came out of the blue there, Don.
Puck's down in the corner. Keaton gives it to Landon. Anaheim's able to get it up and out. Good stick by Mark, and back check by Landon. Jackson recovers the puck, hits the back of the net, cycles it up to Mark. Mark chips it up the boards to Liam. Liam bumps it out. Anaheim regrouping here in the neutral zone, has zone entry. Mark's going to win that race, though. Sends it to the corner. Landon picks it up behind the net, chips it up the half boards to Liam. Liam chips it up to Keaton. Keaton couldn't quite get there, but Mark's got it. We have zone entry. We're looking for changes. Parker's now on. Anaheim with the cross pass. Turn and fired in as they're looking for changes. Jack now on. We have Trevor and Parker on. Puck bump to Trevor. Trevor's going to have zone entry. Got stick check. Anaheim clears the zone. They have the line. Can't gain control, and we have it. Miller now. Miller chips it up and through. That's going to be an icing, as we couldn't get a piece of that. That'll be a defensive zone faceoff.
Well, two-man crew doing a much better job on icings and offside so far already today than they did yesterday, Don.
And I hate to say for you folks at home, you just might have to drink on your own merit, as we haven't had an issue with unfair faceoffs. Miller steps in for the draw. Daschel now on the backside. Puck in skates. Anaheim comes out with it. Good bodies and angles. Daschel comes out of the corner. Daschel had Trevor going right up the middle off a skate. Couldn't hold it. So that's going to be an icing.
Yeah, just missed the pass there. Don was looking for them streaking right through the neutral zone there and just missed that one coming through.
Same five guys will step in. So Parker, Trevor, Miller. Trevor comes out with it off a face-off win. He's got Daschel joining. Trevor chips it through, has the back of the net. Trevor working out of the corner. Anaheim bumps it to center. They get it through. They're now out of the zone. They get the line, but Jack's able to hold that up right away. Puck in skates. Miller comes in to support, has it back down around the corner. He's going to have the back of the net. Off the boards to Parker. Parker bumps it right back to Miller, coming through with speed. Miller got angled off by two, and Trevor comes in to support. Trevor's digging. Parker comes on with it, splits two, gets it to Miller. Miller tried to get it to Parker going to the net. Miller back behind the net, looking for space. actually gets the seam, got stick check. Anaheim clears the zone, and they have zone entry. Jackson angles his guy off, playing down here in the corner. Anaheim sends it high. It's chipped up and out of play, so that'll be a defensive zone faceoff.
Shots here, 4:30 into this game, Don. Looking like just 1 for us and 0 for them. So obviously on the offensive side of things, got to start generating some shots, move the puck back to our D guys, start getting those shots on the blue line.
Connor Hilly on the backside with Jackson. Irvin pokes it forward. We have Irvin, Linden, and Landon. Anaheim shoots it out of the zone. Good body by Jackson. Landon helped. Connor Hilly rims it. Has Linden. Linden tried to chip it out. Doesn't make it happen. Landon sweeps through, playing the puck back behind the net. Has some space. Has Linden up the outside. Linden leaves it for Irvin. Irvin can't quite get there, but Linden picks it right back up. Linden has zone entry. Landon has it. Landon's looking for time and space. Cycles it off the board to Linden. Linden bumps it to Irvin. Linden gets taken down. Anaheim has zone exit. They have the line off a stick. Daschel chips it by. We're going to catch Anaheim. Daschel turn shot fired. Puck's loose out front. Saved. Anaheim off the half boards. Anaheim has zone exit. Now they have the line looking for zone entry. Good body. First shot on net. Easy save by Hunter. Jack and Daschel playing back behind there. Daschel comes out with it. Daschel had Linden off the skate. Up and out. No ice. Linden on the forecheck. Anaheim reverses the back side of the net, trying to come up and out, but Landon's going to intercept it. Garrett tried to poke it to center ice as Linden was coming to change. He was looking for Linden. Anaheim has zone entry. Tried to send it in front, but we're right there. Jack on the spot, pokes it forward to Garrett. Garrett has Sammy. Sammy has zone entry to the outside. We got to get someone in net. Sammy turns shot, fired, short side goal. There was no space to go there, and he put it home.
Absolute beaut there from Sam, who drove in, just came on the outside. It looked like Anaheim was doing a great job defensively, pushing him out, and just on a tough angle, picked up that one on the roof. Great shot there.
2 shots on that, 2 goals.
3 shots.
3 shots. My bad. Getting ahead of myself, but that's a pretty good average.
I'll take the math, Don. I'll take the math, but absolute snipe there from Mr. Maida.
Jackson and Mark on the backside. Sammy, Kellen, and Garrett standing up front. Anaheim has it, turns, dumps it in deep. Jackson's looking on the retrieval. Bumps it up to the hash. Kellen comes there, tried to poke it forward to Garrett. Garrett chips it up to Sammy. Sammy's going to have zone entry. He's got Mark joining him. Sammy turns out of it. Looking for the cross pass. Anaheim with the good stick, and they have zone exit. Looking to get in the zone. Jackson with the good stick and poke check. Anaheim playing off the hash. Anaheim loses it. Garrett has it again. Was able to clear the zone, and Anaheim fires it in. They're clearing. Now they're onside. Mark sends it over to Jackson. Jackson cross pass. Oh, just missed Sammy. Anaheim with a good stick to hold the zone. We're winning lots of races right now. Jackson wires it to the opposite side. Anaheim up high, has the over. Anaheim turn shot fired, deflected off of Mark's skate to the opposite side. Garrett's able to chip it up and out of the zone as we're looking for changes. Anaheim comes up. We're going to have zone entry. We have Daschel and Jack on the backside. We have Liam, Keaton, and Miller on. Anaheim playing out of the corner. Anaheim turn shot fired, saved and frozen by Hunter, not the hunted. Point and blank shot. And that's the first dangerous scoring chance Anaheim's had.
Yeah. Good little piece there coming off of the boards, threw that to the net, and Anaheim came in crashing hard on that one. It looks like we're going to go on the penalty here. There's an interference call on Keaton, but might have also tied him up enough to save him getting a good shot off there. But 31 held strong there, but good little push there by Anaheim after that last goal.
All right, we'll go on the penalty kill. Looks like we'll have Daschel and Jack to start with Linden and Garrett. Anaheim has it. They're working from the point. They turn and send it in deep. Daschel bodies his guy off. Jack's in there. Poke it forward. Daschel ships it up high. Anaheim has the over in the slot. Looking for net front. Good tie-ups. Puck goes all the way through. Anaheim picks it back up, and they go tall. Jack's able to chip it up and out and clear it, and we have Garrett on his horse. We have Linden net front. Didn't quite get through as he had Linden all by himself.
Great job, Hilly.
Good job by Connor Hilly and Jackson on the backside. Puck's in deep. Anaheim's having to regroup 200 feet.
Great job by Hilly jumping up into that play and pushing that one.
Kellen and Linden on. Anaheim up the outside. Chips it. Can't handle it. They pick it up. They're going to have zone entry to the outside. They leave it tall. Send it down in the corner. Get right around in front. And really good job of tracking by Hunter there as the Anaheim player showed great patience, got a shot, and Hunter stood tall. Puck's back to the opposite side of the ice off the hash. Anaheim picks it up. Turn shot fired blocked by Jackson. Anaheim picks it on the opposite hash up tall. They send it back down behind the net. Jackson steps, tries to wire it up, but not out. Anaheim has the over on the point. Turn shot blocked by Linden. Turn shot fired, deflected wide. In front, goes all the way through to the opposite side. Anaheim trying to chip it through. Puck is going to be cleared by your big boy, Linden. Dashing all down the backside with Jack. Sammy's on. Anaheim having to regroup 200 feet with 15 seconds here in the kill. They're going to get zone entry. They wire it themselves to the opposite side. Kellen races to try and get there. Jack steps. He's got it. Zone entry. He's got Sammy. Sammy turn shot fired high and over the net, and goalie made an incredible glove save off the glass coming back toward the net.
Yeah, caught a 3-on-1 going the other way there, Don, right at the end of that penalty. Had a good opportunity, but just missed that top corner. But good job defensively over here. Anaheim, great push on the power play. A couple of good chances, but 31 in the defense did a great job keeping it out of the net.
Here we go. Kellen, Garrett, Sammy, Dashel, and Jack. Anaheim comes out with it. They're looking to clear with speed. They chip it forward. Good stick and step by Jack. Gets in deep. Dashel's got it behind the net. Reverses to Jack. Jack up the half boards. Gets chipped up and out of the zone by Garrett. Kellen's looking to apply pressure. Anaheim with the cross pass. Dashel picks it up. Dashel gets it in deep. Anaheim playing from back behind the net. They look for the pass up the middle. We get a stick on it, turn and fire it right back in. Anaheim playing from back behind their net as they're looking for changes. We're looking for changes. Miller, Parker, Trevor on. With Mark and Dashel still on. Parker has it, wants it to Miller. Miller has it in. Miller with the deal. There it is. Unselfish. Miller Jones, the setup guy. Do you know what I'm saying?
MPJ with a beauty pass. Obviously, just slipped that one right before the blue line. He was coming in with a head of steam, and Parker just came in trailing, slid it right over to him, and buried that one. But not much they could do on that one, but great setup by the T-Birds.
You know what I got to say about today, what I appreciate the most, is we are skating to every puck.
I agree, Dom. I also appreciate the score.
Well, here we go. Jackson and Mark on the backside. Trevor, Parker, Miller. Anaheim has it. Turned and fired in deep. Jackson's going into the corner. Angles his guy off. Miller comes through. Miller pokes it up tall. Gets it right back to him. Ref in the way momentarily. Miller sticks with it. Gets it over to Mark. Mark bumps it up to Parker. It's out of the zone. Anaheim chips it back in. They get around one. Mark's not giving up. Turn shot. I don't know if Hunter got a piece of that or just missed. Nonetheless, Hunter was tracking that. Oh, that ice is slippery. Miller tried to find Trevor. Trevor just lost an edge, and Parker's in on the forecheck. Anaheim up the outside. Good job by Dashel. Bumps it up to Parker. Gets by Trevor's got it in the zone. He's got Landon joining him. Landon comes through. He's got the back of the net. Landon's looking for time and space. Got angled off. Anaheim comes in, picks up the puck, but we're sticking on it. Anaheim chips it up and out of play, so that should be an offensive zone faceoff.
Man, Sal Dashel over here on the short side. Don loved to see a feed over to him and a big blast, but yeah, not sure 31 got a piece of that one from the shoulder or not, but good little drive there by Anaheim.
Hey, he's tracking the puck.
Yeah.
Here we go, Landon, Linden, and Irvin, Dashel, Jack. Anaheim has it, turns, fires it up and out. Anaheim's looking for a 2-on-1. Misses the overpass. Irvin pokes it forward, and we've got a 3-on-2 developing. Irvin chips it by Anaheim. Irvin turns out fire, puck loose on. Big, juicy rebound. Anaheim picks it up. They clear the zone. Daschel stands them up. Puck's still there and skates. Good job here. Jack picks it up. Jack has Irvin on the outside. Irvin chips it in. Anaheim trying to clear it. Forecheck's there. Irvin comes in. Causes a turnover. Irvin has point blank shot, turn shot, fire loose out to the corner. Then Irvin's got it off the high seam. Has the over to Jack. Jack wide open, turn shot, fire, puck saved out to the corner. Anaheim picks it up, trying to clear it. They don't. Daschel holds his own. Landon has it, trying to go to net front. Daschel picks it up. Daschel turn shot, fire, post up and out.
Ooh, good little flurry there, Don. I don't know what Coach Seavey put in the waffles this morning over at the hotel, but whatever it was, let's keep doing that. But Tbirds looking here fast and winning a bunch of puck battles there on the forecheck and generating some chances.
Connor Hilly, Jackson on the backside. Kellen, Keaton, and Liam on up front. Kellen in for the faceoff. Puck's one back. Anaheim picks it up. Tried to send it up tall. Connor Hilly's there. Has a lane. Turn shot fire. Puck's saved and frozen. And it's a good thing because we had two going to the net.
Yeah, crashing the net hard, getting to the front of it. Things they worked on practice all week. And good to see it in action today. We didn't see it yesterday.
Puck one to the far boards. Anaheim has it. Looking to come up the middle with speed. They're going to get zone entry. Jackson doing a good job keeping his guy to the outside. Puck's back behind the net. Anaheim picks it up, but Kellen's all over him with Connor Hilly. Kellen and Connor Hilly battling down here in the corner. Anaheim comes out with it, loses it, and Jackson has it. Tried to bump out to Pete and just missed. Anaheim turn shot, fire, saved out to the corner. Anaheim tried to send it down low. Kellen has it back behind the net. Chips it around one. Keaton was trying to bump it back to Kellen. Kellen pokes it forward, has it out. If we hurry, we've got a 2-on-1. Kellen has it. Oh, slid it to Liam. Liam got held up, but that's the right play. Puck comes out front. Anaheim has it, looking for zone exit. They get it to the outside. They punch it forward. Kellen's got it. Daschel now on the backside. Anaheim cross pass. Anaheim up the middle. Daschel pokes it forward to Parker. Parker and Miller are going in. Parker loses an edge, sticks with the puck, and gets it in deep. Back on the forecheck. Anaheim tried to send it back the opposite side of the ice. Miller's all over him now. Parker's there with Miller. Parker digging. Miller comes out with it. Miller's got help going to the net. Just missed Jack coming through. Because that backside is wide open for days. Daschel picks it up. Daschel cross pass to Parker. Parker cross to Trevor. Trevor has zone entry, had it lost off the stick. Jack turn shot fired, deflected on net. Miller picks it right back up, has Parker turn shot fired, saved out to the corner. Parker picks it up, has it to Miller, Miller to Trevor. Trevor cycles it back down to Miller. Miller slips by one, he picks it up. Had Trevor going in net front, puck shot on net, good save by goalie, puck's loose out front. Trevor has it tall to Daschel. Daschel's shot got deflected to the opposite corner. Anaheim there, sends it to the opposite side of the ice. Trevor bumped it. Daschel has it. Daschel's looking for space, has traffic front. Had Trevor. Oh, man. Daschel shot on net. I believe Parker deflected it through the crease.
Yeah, it looked like Daschel was looking for that backside pass there, threw it front of the net, and it looks like it hit a stick or a skate or come in, but
he's
looks
going
like
through
he's
first.
taking it. So looking for the pass shot there as it was coming through, Don. It looks like it may have hit off an Anaheim player's skates and went into the net, but we'll take it. T-Birds go up 4-0 here. In
Relentless pressure. Relentless pressure.
Unbelievable job there by that line.
Jackson, Mark, Sammy, Kellen, and Garrett. Anaheim wins it. They have the over in the defensive zone. They come up, get it in deep off a chip. Mark's back in pursuit of retrieval, sends it up to the hash. Sammy's there, bumps it to Kellen, trying to come through with speed, but Anaheim with the stick lift. Mark picks it up. Mark has the line. He's got zone entry with Garrett going with him. Mark's got the back of the net. Mark has it high to Jackson. Jackson turns shot fire, gets deflected through to the opposite hash. Kellen picks it up, sends it back behind the net. Anaheim turns and fires it up and out and down. That's going to be an icing, so we'll stay right here with the same 5 guys who will step in on the faceoff.
Yeah, forecheck here, getting Anaheim a little bit on their heels, Don, and just keep that rolling, huh?
Kellen steps in. Puck's down, sent to the corner. Anaheim has it, sends it up the hash. Try to bump it to the middle, but Sammy's there. Sammy turns, shot fired, saved back behind the net. And Garrett comes in, picks it up. There's a whistle. Was the net off? There was a whistle.
I didn't see it, Don.
Net was not off. I'm not sure what the call was, but we'll have another offensive zone face-off. Kellen into the draw. Puck's in, skates. Sent up high. Mark's able to hold it. Turns, fires it back down deep in the corner. Garrett's going in to apply some pressure. Anaheim misses the pass behind the net. Trying to clear it. Jackson's there. Sends it up the middle. Gets punched forward by Kellen. To Garrett. Garrett turns, shot fire off the post. Off the body and in. Garrett off the post. It looked like it went off our body, one of our players' body, and went in.
That's exactly what it looked like, Don. An unfortunate bounce for Anaheim, but good for us. But looks like Matt is going to take this one for the second goal of the day, but short-sided, threw that one in, hit a post, came to the front, hit off of his chest or so, and trickled into the net. But T-Birds go up 5-0, and all the bounces going their way so far.
Well, we'll take it. Dashel and Jack on the backside. Linden, Landon, and Irvin on up front. Puck's down. Anaheim gets it forward. They've got zone entry. Turn, shot, fired. Hunter saved it up and out of play, so that'll be a defensive zone faceoff.
Yeah, good little drive there by Anaheim, and got a little piece of the glove. Flipped that one up top.
Puck one to the hash. Landon picks it up, tips it up. Anaheim holds his own, sends it back in. Jack has a turn shot, fire wide of the net. Landon picks it up, trying to send it out. Anaheim holds it. Jack working on the boards here. Landon comes in to help. Landon chips it forward. Anaheim has it. They had clear the zone. Looking for the pass up the middle. They have the entry. Looking for the outside. Try to center it. Dashel blocked it. Jack pokes it up to Dashel. The ref in the way. Dashel trying to slide it through. Anaheim holds his own. Turn shot, fires. Big save out front. Good sticks. Lifts. Hunter staying square. Anaheim holding his own. They send it off the high slot. Over. Back up top. Opposite side. They send it on net. Puck's loose. And Hunter just gobble, gibble.
Gobble, gibble. Almost Turkey Day, almost November, but good job by Hunter there. Faced a little shot flurry there. 4 shots in the last 30 seconds or so. But holding strong here. Keep this clean sheet.
Parker, Miller, Trevor, Connor, Hilly, and Jackson. And all we have time for now is a puck drop, and we'll end the first period. That's going to do it for your first period. 5-0 in favor of the good guys. We'll be switching sides here.
Yeah. Coach Seavey coming in here after a strong first period. I'd say arguably the best first period we've seen all year from the boys is, don't become complacent. Stay hungry out there. Keep going. We've seen this team a couple times get comfortable in their games, and at this level, Don, like a game can flip any moment once you start taking the foot off the gas. So got to keep on it. Got to keep working. Keep obviously in the defensive zone. Keep things clean. So, but great first period.
And you know what I'm going to say? We got to continue to make it about wee hockey.
Oh,
right. There's plenty to be had by everybody out there. We keep playing the game the right way, and we will roll.
Yeah,
right?
I agree. I was selfish last night, Don. I went to bed. I prioritized my sleep over, social hour with the parents late, and that one's on me. So I'll be better today.
Well, I appreciate the accountability on your part. We all have to have a little bit from time to time.
But I'm rested today. I'm fired up. Whatever CV put in these waffles, I want some of that.
All right, let's go. Looks like coming to the ice here to start the second. We're going to have Connor Hilly and Jackson with Trevor, Keaton, and Liam. The buzzer's gone off. Our players are ready.
Big bench over here for Anaheim. I don't know if you noticed Crosshair. It looks like they're carrying a pretty heavy bench, but could also be small benches as we're down 3 guys and look like we're pretty comfortable over there. But
and I haven't counted the numbers, but you know, there was a comment last week at Big Barrel. We were watching one of the other teams our age warm up, and they looked like there was a lot of bodies, and it was adequate to fulfill a full roster, huh?
Don, I'd argue to say I'd have to take both my shoes off to count that many players.
Trevor wins the face-off. He's got zone entry. Trevor to the outside. Trevor from back behind the net. Slips through one. Trevor sends it high to Connor Hilly. Connor Hilly right back down to Trevor. Trevor chips it in deep. Liam goes back there. Liam's got it back behind the net. Liam got stick check. Anaheim pokes it forward. They're going to have zone exit. And now zone entry. Good job by Jackson keeping him on the outside. Anaheim with the cross pass turns it over. Trevor's there. Connor Hilly gets it through, but not out. Now Connor Hilly gets it out. Trevor's going to be there. Trevor got angled off. Anaheim coming right back up the speed. Missed the pass, and Jackson has it. Jackson chips it forward. Anaheim sends it up and out and down. They wave off icing. Connor Hilly back in pursuit. Kellen's now on the ice. Connor Hilly up the opposite side has Jackson. Jackson to Liam chips it up and out of his own. Keaton flies through, allows Kellen to come through. Kellen gets it deep in the corner as we're working on some more changes here. Dashel now on the backside. Dashel working to get through one. Gets it to, looks like Garrett. Garrett is on with Kellen and Sammy. Garrett and Kellen working down here in the corner. Garrett comes out with it. Garrett just lost it. Sammy comes through, trying to hold the board. Anaheim tried to clear it. Can't. We're able to hold the zone. Garrett comes to middle, just missed Sammy. Jack steps to try and hold the zone. Puck is out of the zone, but Jack turns and fires it back in. Anaheim right up the middle. Jones got it, leaves it for Dashel. Dashel has Garrett. Garrett bumps it to Sammy with speed. Sammy has zone entry. Turn shot, fire, save back behind the net. Sammy picks it up. Puck's back, played to Kellen. Kellen working out of the corner. Kellen cycles it to Dashel. Dashel skates it forward to Garrett. Garrett tried to send it high. Anaheim blocks it. Anaheim clears it up and out. Kellen's covering. Kellen turns out of it. Turns, chips it, a weird bounce off the door. Parker now on. Jack off that. Boers has Dashel. Dashel sending on net to Garrett. Garrett comes out of the corner, has it, tries to chip it forward, has Dashel. Oh, that's high hand hit!
they got it called there, Don. They get it called there. T-Bird's going to go here on the power play here.
They're calling an elbow. They're giving him just a 2. No 2 and 10.
It's like just a 2 with the 2-man crew here.
Power play.
Obviously, T-Bird's doing a good job this period. You knew Anaheim was going to come out skating hard, starting to up the intensity and the hit side of things. You just got to weather that storm, but doing a good job so far. And now going on the power play, see if we can get going.
Miller, Irvin, Trevor, Landon, and Dashel. 2 minutes up on the clock. Puck one to Trevor. Trevor couldn't hold it. Anaheim able to clear it. Dashel back on retrieval. Dashel leaves it for Landon behind the net. Landon with speed as Miller up the outside. Miller's going to have zone entry. Get this thing set up. Miller high to Dashel. Dashel has Landon. Landon chips it back to Dashel. Dashel has Miller. They're pressuring. We got to move it quick. Move it in and take lanes. Landon can't handle it, but he gets it back. He's got the seam. He gets around one. He's got the back of the net. Turn around. Miss. Net's off.
Great little move there by Dowdas. Gave him the D. Came around the backside. Almost had it open. Just threw it right across the crease there. But as you said, got to move that puck quickly. They're doing a great job of pressuring up on the blue line, putting pressure on those guys to move the puck. So move it quickly. Get in deep.
And skating in the open lanes, as much pressure as they're applying, right? We'll draw 2 guys onto one, and someone's going to be open. So Miller will step back in for the face-off here. Miller gets it up to Dashel. Dashel slides it right back down to Miller. Miller working off the hash. Miller chips it to Dashel. Dashel hard over to Landon. Landon backhands down into the corner. Trevor chips it back. Irvin from back behind the net. Move in. Move in. We're staying too much to the outside. We got to start moving in on the net. Landon gets around one. Had Miller on the backside. Anaheim gets in the way. Landon picks it back out. Has Irvin point blank. Puck still in skates. Puck comes out. Anaheim turns and clears it up and out and down. Dashel chips it by, has Landon. Landon bumps it up to Miller. Miller and Dashel. Anaheim picks it up, though. Turns and fires it off the boards. Landon has it. Looking for space. Now we're on side. Landon around one. Landon's got the back of the net. Jackson now on. Puck left for Miller. Miller off the hash. High to Jackson. Jack, take that space and shoot. Turn shot fired, deflected on net by Miller. Saved out to the corner. Landon has it on the hash. Turn shot fired, post and out of play. Crossbar and out of play. And that's going to do it. We're going to be back to even strength.
A couple good opportunities, good looks there by the Birds on the power play, but unable to net one there. Just a little bit ago, I think it was Dowd skating around the backside, and goalie did a great job getting the stick and pushing that one out as he had, a couple guys right up front wide open, but good job by the goalie on their team.
Garrett, Kellen, Sammy, Mark, and Jackson. Puck's one back. Anaheim sends it up and out of play, so that'll be another offensive zone faceoff. Puck sent to the corner. Anaheim turns, tries to fire it out. Sneaks by Mark. They wave off icing. Jackson's back on retrieval. Tried to rim it, just had it come off the stick. Anaheim out of the corner, tried to get it to net front. Anaheim holds his own, turns and fires it back in. Kellen's going to get there. Kellen sends it back down to the corner, and Anaheim's there. Good stick initially by Mark. Good back check by Kellen, but Anaheim able to hold his own. Not able to clear it yet. Mark rims it. Sammy tips it out. Sammy to Garrett off the boards. We got a 2-on-1. Garrett tried to slide it through to Jackson, just missed. Jackson off the hash. Looks like Kellen and Garrett, Jackson. Anaheim comes out with it. They're going to have zone exit. Sammy helping cover. Anaheim has zone entry. Got around one. Shot up and over the net. Off a steep angle, nowhere to go. Mark here out of the corner. Anaheim sends it back down. Jackson turns and rims it up and out and down. That will be an icing, setting up a defensive zone faceoff and wholesale changes.
Good little drive as Anaheim looked to just pick up that top corner there, but Sam did a great job filling on the defensive side of things. Was able to push him wide, not give him a good angled shot there.
Looks like we have Miller, Parker, Trevor, Dashel, and Jack on the backside. Miller in for the draw. Bouncing puck. Trevor comes through, pokes it forward. Anaheim turns and fires it into the opposite corner. Dashel picks it up, reverses to the backside of the net. Anaheim tried to send it to net front. Good job by Hunter to just stay cool, calm, and collected as he had Anaheim bearing down on him.
Yeah, definitely. That puck was coming across the crease. He tracked it, pulled it back in there, and just a little extracurricular on both sides there, which you're going to see all the time here.
Well, I don't know if I'd want any of the honey badger.
I've seen it before, Don. It's scary.
Miller in for the draw. Anaheim comes out with it. On net, easy save by Hunter. Little extracurricular forearm shivers going on. Welcome to midget hockey, boys.
Mm-hmm.
Puck's in on Hunter. Dashel clears it to the corner. Sent back to the corner. Miller playing there. Miller slides it up to Jack. Jack up to Parker. We have zone exit. Miller cross ice with speed. Miller's got a lane. Back of the net. Miller looking for space. Try to get it cross pass to Dashel. Anaheim gets it. Trevor picks it up, working off the hash with Parker. Things are getting a little physical here. Parker, puck chipped up to Jack. Jack walks along, turn, shot, fired, deflected wide by Anaheim. Anaheim tried to clear it up and out and down. That's going to be a high, played by high stick off Daschel, so that'll be a defensive zone face-off.
I tell you what, this what was that Parker, Miller, and Trevor line out there. Obviously, Don, at our age, we couldn't keep up with them anyways, but I wouldn't want to face that, as they are just a bunch of honey badgers out there just getting after it.
Jackson and Connor Hilly on the backside. We have Kellen, Keaton, and it looks like Liam. Fucking bodies. Connor Hilly clears it up tall. Anaheim's able to hold his own, take the back behind the net. Connor Hilly playing out of the corner, reverses the backside of the net to Jackson. Jackson's got some space. Was looking for a cross pass, gets deflected off Anaheim. Connor Hilly able to chip it up and out. Anaheim regrouping from their defensive zone. They have the overpass. Liam's applying all kinds of pressure. Try to clear it up and out. Gets out. Anaheim has his own entry, but our back check by Liam is there. Puck, that came out. There you go. That's going to be an offside play and a neutral zone face-off. And it looks like wholesale changes.
That Olsen, Lakis, O'Leary line, another tough one to play against, as they're out there just throwing bodies. And had a name correction. I think we've been saying Lakis.
How do you say it?
Lakis.
Lakis.
Plural lakes.
Well,
Lakis.
Certainly apologize for that. Landon, Linden, Irvin, Daschel, and Jack. And we're going to have to get into our skates here because the physicality has stepped up. Landon got a stick lifted. Otherwise, we had a 2-on-1. Anaheim coming back fast. Daschel rides his guy all the way into the corner. Puck is on net. Yep.
Looks like they're taking them
They're
both.
taking them both. I didn't. I only saw the extra by Anaheim. I'm not sure what they got Daschel for.
Yeah, high stick is what they call it. Cross-checking a high stick here is, as you said, the intensity starting to pick up, but good save there by 31 as that thing came in, tipped up high, caught it in the chest, was able to control that rebound too. As they're picking it up here, right here before the ice change. Dom, gotta stay strong here.
They put the 2 minutes up on the board, which is a little humorous because they should be out 7:02 and a whistle. Anaheim wins it up. Shot put on net, saved, cleared out to the corner. Anaheim comes back up tall, turn, shot, fire, saved by Hunter. Poke to the corner. Jack has it, sends it up high. Anaheim has it off the point, looking for the back door off the skate.
Get there.
Anaheim holds his own, turns and sends it back behind the net. Jack trying to ride his guy right into the official, having trouble getting out of the way, and Irvin working down there. Irvin up to Landon, can't get it out. Turn, shot, fired, deflected to the far corner by Connor Hilly. Anaheim back up high. Connor Hilly rides his guy into the corner. Anaheim taking the back of the net, but we have sticks and bodies on him. Landon bodies his guy off. Jack comes into support. Anaheim gets the puck up high. They have the over. Good stick by Lyndon Byrne, deflected up and out of play. There is all that. You better call that. High cross check to the head.
Looks like we're getting it on both sides here. Not a penalty, but both teams a little fed up with each other, halfway through this one. Going to get the ice change, get them in the locker room, cool down a little bit. But
it's going to be an ice
first half there, Dom.
Excellent first half. We haven't scored a goal in a while, but stay tuned. Stay there right with us. We'll be back with you here in a moment.
I like that first half.
Going to be coming back here to the ice, just waiting on Anaheim and the officials. Officials making their way onto the ice. Once again, I want to thank the Tiftichen family for sponsoring this trip for yours truly. Generosity is sincerely appreciated. And we'll continue to do our best here, broadcasting you live from Sioux Falls over the course of this weekend. We'll have one more matchup here later today. Nets are almost set up. Good. How are you? Good. A lot of fun last night.
We really enjoyed it. It's always fun to get to know some of the parents at
Oh,
a different level. You know, I've seen them at games, but good.
Awesome. Well, let's
So
hope
thank
we have
you.
another. Yeah, you betcha. Yeah. All right. Boys are now on the ice, ready to get the second half of this game started. Players will have to go back in the box again until, I believe, 7:02 and a whistle.
Welcome back. And Don, I think same thing holds true here. Obviously, Anaheim, good team, going to come out of the locker room. A little bit of fire and some energy here, and got to weather that storm coming out of this. But done a great job of it so far. But we saw things starting to heat up a little bit right before the ice clean, and I expect that to carry over right now.
We're going to need to play with a lot of heart the pucks, and most of all, composure. Miller, Trevor, Parker, Mark, and Jack on the backside. Puck's one back. Parker has it. Parker's got the back of the net. Turn fires it up hard. Miller coming through the zone with speed. Cuts back. He's getting interfered with. No call. Got taken down. Trevor playing off the half boards again. Got bodied by two guys. Parker turn shot, fire, saved. Parker picks it right back up. Got angled off back behind the net. Trevor comes in. Playing out of the corner. Trevor to Parker. Tried to bump it up. Call. Jack chips. She sends it back down in deep. Parker working off the hash. Miller comes in with speed. Miller's got the back of the net. Miller up to Mark. Mark sends it back in deep. Backhand to net front. Puck's loose. Finally frozen. Again, lots of extracurricular after the whistle.
Yeah, puck was loose coming in front, and it looks like Trevor pointing at who should go to the box here.
Refs are talking. There was no call initially. It doesn't look like there's going to be a call.
Well, Don, as we've seen, when you don't call it, it's just going to continue.
That's right. Kellen, Keats, and Liam. Connor Hilly and Jackson. Puck sent up high to Connor Hilly. Connor Hilly leaves to Kellen. Kellen working off the high seam. Slides it through to the opposite corner. Kellen bodies his guy off. Liam comes through, picks it up. Ref having a hard time getting out of the way. Kellen comes through on the seam. Turn shot fired. Up and out of play.
Nice little skate pass there from the ref. Picked that one right into the front there. Able to pick it up and just missed picking up that high corner.
Players out of the box. So, same five guys step in. Keaton working to get there. Anaheim comes out with it. Anaheim has his own exit. Chips it off the half court. Stand him up. Kellen picks it up, chips it forward. That's going to be an icing, though, setting up a defensive zone face-off.
Meant to hit the sand wedge there, Don. Ended up going with the 9-iron and put that one in just a little bit too far.
Jack and Dash will come on the backside. Up front, we have Miller, Sammy, and Garrett. Puck sent to the hash. Anaheim has it, sends it up high. Tried to shoot it on net, got blocked. Jack has it, clears it up and out of his zone. Anaheim picks it up, forechecks there. Anaheim slides it into the middle. Anaheim leaves it, turn, shot fired, glove saved by Hunter. And that'll be a defensive zone faceoff.
Good opportunity there as Anaheim, nice little drop pass there, got it to the righty stick and fired that one in on Hunter, and glove save and a beaut.
Miller in for the draw. Sammy got it, got stick check. Anaheim playing high. Sent it to the front. Turn shot fired, tipped wide of the net. Puck's loose out front, slid all the way to the opposite hash. Anaheim out of the corner. Try to leave it, cycling. Looking for the high seam. Good bodies, good sticks. Puck chipped to the corner. Jack chips it up. Sammy's there. Puck's poked forward. Miller clears it out of the zone. Dashel comes through with speed. Dashel has zone entry, slides it through to Miller Jones. Miller Jones!
Goodness.
With a silky smooth shot, and the goalie made an incredible push to save that.
That is.
Anaheim has zone entry, but gets bodied off. Mark comes through, pokes it forward. Sammy's going to have zone entry with Landon. Slides it through to Landon. Landon couldn't get a stick on it. Mark sends it down back behind the net. Anaheim reverses the side of the net. Mark with a good angle holds his own momentarily. Anaheim tried to clear it, can't. Clear it right up the middle. We got to get off. Offside because we had a skate on the ice looking for a change. That'll be a neutral zone faceoff.
Don, I don't know how that one stayed out of the net from Miller as he went forehand, brought it back to his backhand, but I thought he snuck that thing in right in there and then it kicked out, but unbelievable chance.
Lyndon, Landon, Irvin, Jackson, and Mark. Anaheim has his own clear. They're going to have zone entry. Mark defending to the outside. They try to slide it to the front. Landon with a good stick. And tried to shoot it. Flutter butter. Shot off a same player's skate. Landon back behind the net, pokes it to the opposite side, has Jackson. Jackson chips it up to Irvin. Puck comes through. Jackson has it, got stick check. Jackson is good, gets it right back, has the line, turns, fires it deep into the zone. No ice, and Irvin's on the forecheck. And I'm back behind the net. We are stretching. Backside changes. Jack and Dashel on the backside. And I'm sends it into the corner. Jack with a good angle, angles his guy off. Dashel and Jack there. They're going to call Irvin for a penalty. I have no idea what he did or what happened. But we're going to be going short.
Giving a little conversation there to Irv. I'm not still sure what the call is. Irv talking to the bench.
Players are looking to the other ref for some help. We're not going to get any favors, that is for sure. So I'm not sure what happened. I missed the call, what they called.
They didn't call anything.
Anaheim comes out with it. They're working off the hash, looking for space. Turn shot fire over the net. That almost got out on its own merit off the shot miss. Anaheim working up Hall, has a cross, looking for the middle pass. Good sticks by Jack. Puck comes up and out on their own, and Sammy's all over on the forecheck. Good job. Kellen's now applying pressure. Anaheim has zone exit. Cross pass. They're going to get it in the zone. Dashel defending. Puck's in on net. Hunter, easy save and freeze.
Don, we saw it kind of coming out of the break. I think, obviously, Anaheim in the intermission. Looks like Coach told him, get the puck to the front of the net and crash hard. Seen a couple of those opportunities here, but they are taking the option of, instead of getting a super clean shot, they are throwing the puck to the front. Got to be on high alert up front, cover up those rebounds, loose pucks.
Jackson and Mark, Garrett and Linden Point blank shot, and Hunter said, no, thank you.
Knocked down with a high stick here, Don, but good save there.
Pucks one back. Rimmed out by Jackson. Out of the zone. Linden's applying forecheck pressure. Loses his stick. Anaheim back behind the net, looking for some speed. Cross-ice pass up and out of his zone. They have the line. Turn and get it in deep. Mark's going to get there. Mark turn wires it up and out and down.
Great
so
job.
Anaheim will be forced to regroup 200 feet. 50. The penalty is not running. Now it is. 45 seconds left in the kill. Jackson has it. Jackson turns, clears it up and out. Anaheim is still offside. Now they're on. Anaheim gets zone entry, turns and dumps it in. Mark's going to be there. Mark tried to clear it. Anaheim holds his own. Tried to get it to center, but we're bodies all over him. We tried to chip it up and out. Anaheim holds. Turn shot, fire blocked. It's in the skates. Anaheim playing below the crease. Jackson turns, fires it up and out and down. And that's going to be close to doing it. Anaheim clears the puck. 7 seconds left here. Anaheim regrouping in their defensive zone. Kellen, Sammy, Dashel, Jack on the backside. Anaheim is going to get zone entry. Offside. We're going to be 5-on-5 with a neutral zone faceoff.
Yeah, looks like it killed that one off. Couple big clears there by the T-Birds getting that one out. We saw it yesterday, them riding the wave.
Are you disconnected?
Probably a fat finger, Don, honestly. Apologize for everybody at home on that one.
Puck's down. Jack has it out of the zone up to Keaton. Keaton gets it in deep. We have Keaton, Sammy, and Kellen. Dashel steps to hold the zone. Sammy has it now. Sammy over to Jack. Jack slides it down to Keaton back behind the net. Keaton working to get there. Anaheim picks it up. Try to clear it up and out. Dashel holds his own. Getting interfered with. Working hard. Puck's in the zone. Anaheim picks it up. Clear up and through. Jack's going to pick that up. It's in skates. Dashel turns, sends it to the opposite side. Keaton's going to get there. Keaton bumps it cross pass to Dashel, bumps it up to Kellen with speed. Kellen's going to have zone entry. Leave it there for Sammy. Turn shot fired up and over the net. Kellen's tied up. He's getting his stick killed. No call. Anaheim turns and fires it up and in. Connor Hilly angles his guy off here in the corner. Anaheim playing off the hash. Turn shot fired, deflected wide. Jackson's there, the good body. 3-on-1 battle. Anaheim from back behind the net. Connor Hilly with a good stick deflects it to the hash. Connor Hilly slides it to center ice, just missed Sammy. Anaheim gets it in the low slot. Turn shot fired wide on the net. Trevor has it out of the zone with speed. Got through one, just lost it. Anaheim picks it up. Jackson's right there, turns and fires it in deep. Goalie comes out, plays it. Oh my goodness, that rode the boards all the way out of the zone. Now we're cleared. We go get the forecheck back on. Miller in applying some pressure. And Parker. Puck sent up the outside. It's sent into the zone. We're now onside. We can go back and apply pressure. Anaheim with a cross pass. Missed it. They get zone. Turn shot fire saved and frozen by Hunter.
Deflected that one up there off the stick and flipped it up, and then the goalie throws it, or the ref throws it into the net, and that's what maybe could have happened if you didn't get a glove on it. But blatant hand pass we saw last shift there, Don. I've never seen that in the offensive zone not called, but glad it didn't turn into something. But good save there by 31.
Excellent. Jack and Dashel on the backside. Landon, Irvin, Linden. Puck comes out. Dashel has it. Chips it up high. Anaheim playing off the hash. Try to send it up the middle. Linden has it. Turns and fires it up and out. That's going to do it for the second period.
Unofficial shot count through 2 Junior Ducks actually 20, T-Birds 18. Scott score 5-0 T-Birds. Back here at 5:15 again tonight, Don. What's
5:15, is it Alaska?
Mystery Alaska? Is that it?
Alaska?
Team Mystery Alaska.
Mystery Alaska.
Great movie, by the way. Underrated hockey movie.
You know what? I can't disagree. It is the Field of Dreams in the hockey world.
Yeah. I don't know if you knew this. Graham Burns actually was in that movie. He was an extra.
I did not know this.
Well, now you know. Now you know.
Well, let's play a drinking game. Let's go watch the movie, and you got to take a sip every minute until we spot Graham.
Yeah, you got to pick them out.
There's the buzzer. We begin to start the third period. Looks like we're going to have Dashel and Jack on the backside, Landon, and Irvin on up front.
17 minutes left to go in this one. Obviously, 5-0 lead. Feel good about that, but keep skating. Keep getting after it. Keep going. We saw that there in the second period. And just got to keep fighting, keep their heads about themselves.
That's right. Landon in for the face-off. Puck's back to Jack. Jack sends it forward. Anaheim having to regroup in their defensive zone. Irvin in on the forecheck. Anaheim takes it back to the net. Tried to bump it up. Jack's able to hold it. Sends it back in. And Anaheim having to reverse the backside of the net. Anaheim's just looking to stretch. Puck comes up. Dashel has it. Anaheim gets it back. They're deep in the zone. Try to come to net front. Puck came out front. They shot the puck wide. Irvin down there with Landon. Puck sent to the middle of the ice. Anaheim holding the zone. Turns it over to Landon. Landon gets around one. He's got three chasing him. Comes into the zone. Landon has it. Landon tried to slide it through to Irvin. Anaheim with a good stick. Jackson and Mark on the backside. Anaheim turns, dumps it in deep, and Mark's going to be there. Mark has just missed it. Irvin with a good back check. Jackson has it. Jackson tried to clear it. Anaheim still able to hold his own. Mark and Jackson on the board. He's in skates. Refs are saying work it out. Puck's loose. Puck comes out of the zone. Anaheim turns, chips it in. Jackson's there, chips it out. There's an arm in the air. Looks like we're going to be going on the power play. Refs aren't taking any business. Authoritative with the call. Thunderbird's going to be going on the power play.
Love that call in the slash and just tells them to get in the box. Official shot count coming in. I was way off, Don. Got T-Birds at 25, Ducks at 22. Must have missed a few.
I don't know. I think you're typically pretty accurate, but
that's the first time I've ever heard that, but I appreciate that.
Miller, Irvin, Trevor, Landon, and Dashel. Pucks in skates. Anaheim cleared it right to Irvin. Irvin up tall to Dashel. Dashel has Landon. Landon back to Dashel. Dashel had Trevor. Trevor bumped to Irvin. Wow. Off the goalie post and out. Puck's in the corner. Puck comes up. Dashel has it. Leaves it for Irvin. Irvin to Miller. Miller's looking for space. Miller back up high to Dashel. Dashel has Landon. Landon's taking space. Turn shot fire. Bumped out to the corner. Landon picks that back up. Pokes it up tall. Dashel has it. Dashel sends it back to Landon on the hash. Landon to Dashel. Dashel turns shot fire. High. Puck's loose out front. Trevor had it. Puck sent up the hash. Landon has it. Skating the seam. Landon over to Miller. Miller just lost it off his stick. Anaheim's able to clear the zone. Landon's going to pick it up. Landon has Dashel. Backside changes. Dashel has Irvin. Turn shot fire. Puck's loose out front and put back in the back of the net by Irv. Shot fired loose in the back of the net. Power play goal.
Glad to see Big Irv get one there as he got absolutely robbed by the goalie earlier on that blocker save that hit the post on a beautiful play there, and that was a nice setup. Caught the Ducks in a change there. Dashel showed the patience, fired one in there, gave up the rebound, and Big Herb there, clean up one.
Pride of Colorado Springs. Kellen, Sammy, Garrett, Jackson, and Mark on the backside. Anaheim backhands it up. Puck sent up softly. Kellen chips it in. Garrett tried to poke it forward. Anaheim clears the zone. Anaheim gets it in the zone. Jackson is there, though. Chips it right back up and out. And if Garrett goes, we go. Garrett trying to get by one. Good defensive posture by Anaheim. They take the back of the net. They try and rim it. Miss the overpass. They get it through. Jackson's there. Jackson chips it to Sammy. Oh my God, no call. They got that one. Your Thunderbird's going to be going on a power play. That was a big cross check from behind. Anaheim touches it. And we're going to be going on the power play again.
Yeah, a little frustration on that one, Don, as came in, hit him right between the numbers.
Interference?
Interference.
Not a cross check?
Okay.
Whatever.
You didn't yell at him to get in there, even for a 2-ref courtesy. So T-Bird's going to go back here on the power play for 2 minutes and saw some great puck movement on the last one. Love to see them replicate, get that touchdown on the board.
Mark Jackson on the backside. Sammy, Kellen, Parker. Puck one back behind the net. Anaheim tried to clear it out. Mark holds his own. Mark off the slot. Has Jackson. Jackson back to Mark. Mark turns shot fire wide of the net. Comes up to the hash. Sammy working there. Puck just goes back. Anaheim clears it up and out. Jackson's back on retrieval. Jackson slides it through. Jackson got tripped. We're going to let him touch it. Let him touch it. We're going to be going on a 5-on-3. We get the extra guy on the ice. Slid in deep, and that's another. They have two, or are they just going to call the one?
Going to get a hook here as the Birds are going to go on a 5-on-3 here for a minute 9. Minute 10 on the scoreboard here, but Anaheim picking up the hit in here down 6-0. Obviously want to keep those things clean as we saw another high hit there in Parker in the corner. Yep. But T-Birds respond here, put one in.
Miller wins the puck high to Dashel. Dashel has it. Dashel over to Landon. Landon down to Trevor, back to Landon. Landon back door, looking for Irvin, slides all the way through. Dashel has it up high. Dashel whiffed, got it over to Landon. Landon has time, space, turn, shot, fired in, saved, and throws it. I think the other night in practice, we tried a 5-on-3, and what we got to do is get 2-3 guys going to the net with the guy on the puck.
Yeah, I got to crash the net hard. Get in there, generate that rebound, put one in. We saw it last power play, but 5-on-3, got to have some urgency.
Anaheim sends it up high. Miller has it. Miller looking for a pad bash shot. Anaheim has it, but Trevor pokes it right back over to Irvin. Irvin gets it up to Dashel. Dashel over to Landon. Landon back door to Miller, just missed. Miller sends it back up high to Dashel. Turn shot fired. Stick wide. Trevor has it high to Landon. Landon to Dashel. Puck's loose out front. Puck's loose out front. Landon has the back of the net. We had two guys there. That's what we're looking for. Turn shot fired wide of the net. Dashel's going to pick it up. Dashel to Landon. Landon to Trevor. Trevor cross to Miller. Miller looking for space. Tried to backhand it to Irvin. Anaheim's able to clear it up and out. Now it's 5-on-4. Kellen now on. Dashel leaves it for Landon. Landon outside is going to have his own entry. Landon is looking for the back of the net. Landon tried to leave it for Miller. Good stick by Anaheim. Landon gets it back down to Miller. Miller has the back of the net. Slides it to Trevor. Anaheim has it up high. Landon has it. Landon has space. Getting hooked. Anaheim back behind the net. Kellen comes in. Kellen has it high to Dashel. Daschel to Trevor, switching spots. Trevor up high to Kellen. Kellen right back to Trevor, back to Kellen. Kellen shot blocked. We're even. Trevor picks it back. Trevor leaves it for Landon, and Anaheim picks it back up. They have it up and outside, so we're even. Anaheim's going to have zone entry. They were offside, waved it. Good body by Mark. Puck in the air. Mark has it. Anaheim comes right back out, has a seam. Good stick by Jackson. Puck's poked through. Linden picks it up. Linden reverses the side of the ice as Anaheim's looking for changes. They're able to hold the zone. Anaheim has this high slot, so we've got Kellen, Linden, and Sammy with Jackson and Mark. Jackson turned the wire up and out and down. That's going to be an icing. We'll stay right here for a defensive zone faceoff.
Yeah, tough not to get one there on the power play, Don, but too much outside movement on that one. Got to drive that puck in, especially when you got the two-man advantage. Get something going in front, but a lot of pushing around the outside, up along the blue line. Love to see them drive that deep.
Kellen in for the faceoff. Puck's down. Anaheim turn, shot fired wide of the net. Linden applying pressure on the hash. Linden and Mark. Puck comes out. Kellen had it momentarily. Anaheim has it right back. Tried to slide it through. Good stick lift by Mark coming back through to prevent any scoring chance. Jackson defending back behind the net, comes out with it. Tries to chip it forward. Anaheim is able to hold it momentarily. Kellen now is able to chip it up and out, so we're looking for changes. Anaheim regrouping in their defensive zone. Keaton now on with Liam. Jack's on the backside. Anaheim trying to come up the middle, and we just collapse. Jack pokes it to the other hash. Puck's cleared up and out of the zone. Anaheim loses an edge. Keaton sticking with it. Daschel now on the backside, and Garrett's on up front. Keaton in on the forecheck. Anaheim turns out of it, has the back of the net, up the hash. They come up, they have out of the zone. They're going to get into the zone. But we're back checking. Stop that. Daschel reverses the backside of the net for Jack. Jack picks it up. Jack pumps it up to Liam. Liam has Garrett coming out of the zone, now into the zone with speed. Garrett gets around one. Try to get it to net front where Keaton was. Comes out to Jack. Jack shorts. Tried to get it to Liam going in net front. Anaheim clears it up, but not out. Daschel holds his own. Garrett has it. Garrett fires it cross-ice pass. Turn shot fired by Jack. Saved behind the net. Puck's out front. Still loose. Anaheim comes out with it. They have zone exit. They're looking for zone entry. They get it. Jack angles his guy off. Garrett tries to poke it forward. Anaheim holds it. Sends it in back behind the net. Jack's there. Bumps it up to the opposite side of the ice. Liam tried to poke it out. They rule it did not come out. And Garrett's back. Garrett over to Daschel. Daschel cross-ice pass was looking for Liam, who just came off the board. Puck sent into the zone. Forecheck's on, so we're looking for changes on the backside. Good change there by Jackson. Miller comes through. Miller or Trevor. Miller's going to have zone entry. He got stick checked. Puck's out of the zone, and Anaheim has a 3-on-1. Connor Hilly defending. Missed the overpass. Nothing there. Tried to get it to center. Miller picks that up. Miller's going to have zone entry to the outside. Cycles it up, has Trevor. Trevor turns shot fire up and over the net. Connor Hilly holds his own. Connor Hilly sends it back to the opposite side as Miller's coming off. Anaheim has zone exit. Landon now on. Anaheim gains the zone. Turn shot fire, easy save. Little extracurriculars. They were going hard in on Hunter. And Jackson made sure that there was no curricular on our goaltender.
Hunter going in there to see if he can get in on the action on that one, but great job by Hilly a few minutes ago on the 3-on-1 there. Just did not give them an option to patch that one through, but he's obviously pretty familiar SoCal kid out here playing against the Ducks, so
looks
little
like
familiarity here.
Calling matching penalties, so we'll remain 5-on-5. Saved by Hunter. We have Irvin, Landon, and Linden. Mark and Jack. Landon off the hash. Has the over to Jack. Jack chips it up to Irvin. Irvin just chips it forward. They're going to call icing. Defensive zone face-off.
6:40 left here to go in the third period of this one, and T-Birds come out with a flurry here in the third period on the shots. 32-24 is my count. They got 37-23. I keep shorting our boys, Don.
Same 5 guys will step in. Puck's one back behind the net. Anaheim has it on the low slot. Good stick by Linden, comes through. Pokes it forward. Landon's going to have his own entry. Trying to get by one. Getting interfered with. Held. No call. Ridden all the way into the boards. And getting checked while on the ice. Anaheim is able to clear the puck out of the zone. Tried to chip it in. Mark has it. Irvin gets it forward. Anaheim playing from their defensive zone. Sends it cross ice. Jack Stepp sends it in deep. Dashl's now on the backside. Switching sides with Mark. Anaheim chips it up the half boards. They send it cross ice to the middle. Anaheim gains his own. Cross ice pass missed. Ooh.
We're okay, Don.
Oh. Anaheim from back behind the net. Dashel comes through, picks it up, chips it forward to Irvin. Weird bouncing puck. It looked like puck came out of the zone. It did. That's going to be a neutral zone face-off.
Still works. Still good. Got tackled by the metal post up here, trying to work it around, see what they were doing, get a good angle on it from my horrible color commentating. But
well, calling interference call on the post.
Yeah, ball security is job security, and I just failed.
Jackson on the backside with Dassel, Keaton, Garrett, and Liam. Anaheim has it, losing edge, and Liam sticks with it. Liam sends it deep into the corner, and Keaton's on there. Keaton with a good angle. Anaheim playing out of the corner. We're all over him. Garrett comes in. Puck sent back to Liam. Liam's out of the corner. Liam working hard. Try to get it to net front. Does. Comes up to the slot. Anaheim with a cross pass. Looking for zone entry. Get bodied. Jackson picks it up, has speed. Anaheim was looking for backside changes. Jackson's going to enter the zone with speed. Turn shot fired, deflected to the far corner. Anaheim trying to clear it. Dassel's there. Turn shot fired, saved out to the opposite hash. Anaheim trying to clear it. Jackson steps and holds it. Turn shot fired, got glove to the far corner. Garrett's in on the forecheck. Anaheim cross pass. They get zone exit. We have Parker now on with Trevor. Shot fired and saved out to the corner. Parker there with Jackson. Jackson turns, rims it to the opposite side of the ice. Anaheim holds it, turns and fires it back behind the net, trying to come to net front. Bouncing puck. Anaheim picks it off the high slot. Shot fired and saved. That'll be a defensive zone faceoff.
Great job. Gave up a little bit of a short rebound, jumped right on top of that one as an Anaheim guy was on the other side just waiting for it to come off.
Miller in. Miller wins a drop. Anaheim picks it up, sends it back to the corner. Mark chips it up. Not out. Anaheim's able to hold the zone. We've got to make sure we're not getting too hard ahead of the play in our defensive zone. Anaheim off the slot, but good back check by Trevor. Shot is turned and fired wide of the net. Jack defending there. Miller comes in to support. Trevor's there on the hash as well. Puck sent right up the middle to Parker. Parker's going to have his own exit. He's going to have his own entry. Got around one. Good stick by Anaheim. Mark there. Shot fired and blocked. Good stick. Hey! By Parker. Puck sent up and out of play. That'll be an offensive zone face-off.
Up and out of play into the trash can. Yeah. He's not going to dig in there for that one. Don, we said it yesterday. You give us a million tries. We're not going to do that. I don't think you could do that one again either.
Up and out of play into the trash can. Connor Hilly and Jackson on the backside. Kellen, Sammy, and Garrett. Connor has it. Connor slides it down to Kellen. Kellen looking for time and space. Rims it all the way across the ice. Has Jackson. Jackson slides it back down into the corner, and Anaheim has it. Trying to streak up the middle, and Connor Hilly's going to get that. Connor Hilly up to Kellen out of the zone. Anaheim regrouped into the neutral zone, loses it. Kellen has it. Turn shot fired off the glove, post and out. That's 2 off the glove and post and out.
Man, absolute ripper there from Kellen as he was looking to pick up that top corner there. And as you said, Anaheim goalie did a great job catching a piece of it.
Same 5 guys, Kellen, Sandy, Garrett up front. Puck's in the docks. Gets poked forward. Anaheim clears it up and out down. That'll be an icing, so we'll stay right here for another offensive zone faceoff.
2:56 left here to go in third. Shots 39-25. Keep playing hard here, Don.
Puck in skates. Garrett comes out with it. Garrett turn shot fired off the post and out. Anaheim trying to clear it up the half boards. Turns it over right to Kellen. Kellen turn shot fired, saved and frozen. Another offensive zone faceoff.
Good pressure here by the Birds. Don, I'm looking forward to a fresh cup of coffee after this game. Maybe a nice little short stack.
There you
buttermilk
go.
Pancakes.
There you go.
A little side of bacon.
Mark Jack on the backside. Lyndon, Landon, and Keaton. Puck slid on net. Goalie comes out, makes a save. That'll be another offensive zone faceoff.
What are you thinking about?
You know, I'm not sure. I know I just got to make sure I get my phone charged so we can come live broadcast later.
Okay.
But
priorities. Don thinking of everybody else.
Landon wins it back to Lyndon. Lyndon turns, shot, fire, save out front. Lyndon gets it right back, fires it deep. Landon's going to try and get there. Anaheim's able to slide it up through the hash. We hold the boards momentarily. Anaheim clears it up the middle. Jack defending. Anaheim gets through one, and Jack's going to take the penalty as he got by and took him down. See what they call.
Looks like he got him going back and forth there. We're going to get a trip, I'm sure.
Trip.
Stick got tied up in there as he was trying to put him in a little bit of a blender and got his stick between his legs. And Ducks going to go here on a power play.
Jackson and Mark on the backside. Anaheim has it high. Try to send it over, comes out of the zone. They'll be forced to regroup and go back to their defensive zone. They come up the middle. Cross-ice pass, miss, but they get it in the zone. Miss that pass. Garrett's able to chip it up and out and down. Lennon is applying the forecheck. Goalie tries to reverse the backside of the net. They reverse the backside of the ice again. Trying to come up the outside of the speed, and Sammy's now on. They're going to get zone entry. Mark held it up, turn and wires it up and out and down. Anaheim having to regroup 200 feet. Goalie plays it to the far corner. Anaheim up the middle. They're going to have zone exit. Looking for that cross pass with speed. Gets deflected. They get it, turn, fire it to the opposite side of the ice, looking for backside changes. They clear it on their own. Having to regroup. Again, come up the middle. Good stick and step by Jackson. Anaheim off the hash. Good job there by Sammy. Clears it up and out and down. Kellen applying some hard forecheck. Dashel and Connor Hilly on the backside. Lyndon and Kellen on up front. Anaheim has the zone exit. Send it back in. Zone exit again. They're going to get zone entry. Try to get it through. Get stood up by Kellen and we clear it. Boys. Up and out and down. Connor Hilly. Goalie comes out to play it. 15 seconds here in the kill. 30 seconds left in the game. Good stick by Lyndon Burns. Garrett's able to step and poke it in deep. Anaheim comes across ice. They get it out of the zone. Garrett's there. Turns, fires it up and out and in. That's going to do it for the penalty. 12 seconds left in the contest. Anaheim from back behind the net comes up the outside, back behind the net. Reverse, come up the middle. Pressure can't get out of the zone, and that's going to do it. Thunderbirds come out on top. 6-0. We'll be looking to rebound, rest, refresh, and hydrate for the evening game.
Refresh and hydrate. Big shutout there for 31 coming back, getting the shutty in this one, but great game there by the Birds. We'll see everybody this evening.
Yeah, for now it's Don Jaramillo and my partner
Nate Christensen
with Thunderbird Hockey tuning over and out. You shut it down however you did last time.
Yeah. Yeah, if you just kind of slow